All right, so got a little further, just a little bits. The next step, because where I came from here, is I installed the drive shaft. So yep, drive shaft's in. See if you didn't see the video before this one. And then after you go to drive shaft, it's headers and J pipes, which you either have the J pipe or the J pipe with no cat or the J pipe with the cats. Now, I'm running a 4.6 liter single overhead cam, and I decided to run cats. And there's a couple reasons why I've decided to run cats. One, this engine is designed to run with cats. I'm trying not to depart too far from the Ford way that this engine is supposed to run, and then work from there, which I have like a baseline. Now I know that it's the Mustang that it came from has 4 catalytic converters. Yeah, in its pipe, in its H pipe. Now we've put that down to 2 catalytic converters, and now it will have side pipes. So I'm trying not to go too far away from the stock configuration that came out of the Mustang. Just for my own research, learning purposes. That's my thought process behind it. And then I'll work from there. The other reason is because I had, and I know this is a different car, but I had a 96 Mustang Cobra, Mystic Cobra, which had a dual overhead cam 4.6 liter in it, if you know anything about those cars. And I took the cats off of it when I was younger. And I hated, it always sounded rough and raspy, and I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want this car to sound like that. And so the only way that I know, from my own experience, is to not take the cats off. So that's why I'm not taking the cats off. I'm consolidating down to 2 cats, a little simpler. So that's why I've done that. That's the decision making behind that process. Here's one of the cats. This is the passenger side cat. Now, a little fitment note. You'll see here, this is the side that has the fixed flange, and not the ball and socket flange, and has the studs in it that you don't have the hex part. So that has the flat part on the top. That's how you take the stud out. I couldn't get these studs out when I was conditioning these exhaust manifolds, so I left them in. Now, when I put this on, there was a big gap over here. And the reason being is because the little flat part that you'll see, let's see if you can see it. It's on the end of this stud here. It's right there, where you would grab on to remove that stud, was touching the J-pipe there. So I thought, well, you could dent the J-pipe to make clearance, or you could I just decided, figured I would get enough clearance if I just cut that off. So I took my cutoff wheel and I sliced off that little piece, and now it fits flush, as you can see there. And that's it. That's that one done. Put a little anti-seize on there, and that was that one. New gasket came with the J-pipes, so that's that. That's nice. Now this is the driver's side over here, and this is the ball and socket side. So you got to align it. This side cleared just fine. As you can see, there's no clearance issues with the top there. These studs I was able to take out. I was able to brush them, clean them, and put them back in. And then it comes with this copper new gasket there. And it doesn't fit all that well. But it fits in the J-pipe really well. It doesn't fit so much well as the stock one did on the actual exhaust manifold. So we'll see after some heat. I might have to tighten those nuts down a little bit. I'll also see when I go to put the side pipes on, because you can change the angle of this one, because it's that ball and socket. The other one, is not going to move. This one might move. So we'll have to see when I get over to this part if it's aligned for the side pipe. Also installed the starter down there, and I haven't trimmed the zip ties yet, but I ran the starter cable, positive battery cable up and down, and kind of finished it off a little bit. Just need to trim zip ties and stuff, like I said. Other than that, next is going to be fuel lines to engine. So it'll be this 96 to 04, and that will be connecting this part to my fuel lines down there, and that's what I'm going to do next. So there you go. That's it for now.